everybody, this is Ginger and this is Ginger's Chat Show, and it's Wednesday, hump day, and I don't know what the temperature is here. Temperature here has been bouncing up and down. It's 52 degrees and we're expecting high winds in about an hour. So it's going to be a little bit windy. I got my window shut, so dust and things don't blow in here, so. Anyway, number of changes, or not changes, more of number of things happening, and it's all good. Of course, as of the other day, I wasn't able to do my chat because I had a doctor's appointment. Good news. I don't need surgery on this hand, but I do have arthritis in this knuckle and in this knuckle, and just do my hand exercises, which I've been doing, and I'm careful how much I use it because it gets really sore after a while, and it hurts. It's much better. I'm typing better. I'm typing freer than I have since a couple of months ago when I got injured. So, so good news on no surgery. I always go back to see my orthopedic surgeon and things are not better. She wasn't going to do the shot right now because the cortisone shot, because the tendon is still healing. She said it takes like another 3 months for it to heal. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it is in, let's see, April, May, about June. See how it goes. Hi, Nancy! How are things in Ava, Wisconsin? It's going to be stormy here in about an hour. We're expecting high winds, which we do get here. Mother Nature does not play around, okay? And of course, you noticed I got my hair cut. Much better. And so my next goal is getting my teeth worked on. I got my new glasses. I'll show you my new glasses. These are really nice. See? I'm not going to wear them because it's a little bit too much reflection. So anyway, yeah, I really like them. I like when I wear them outside because they're slightly, what they call, it's very, very light. It's not heavy dark coating, but it does reduce the sun glare and everything, which is really nice. And it's not as hard on my eyes. So, but I take them off when I'm on the computer because I have everything on large thing. I could reduce my font size, I could do that, but my vision being slightly wonky, it makes things kind of difficult. I could adjust it to that if I want to, but I might experiment on that. Also, it would take me time to get things more going on my YouTube channel. I did find a software that is compatible with YouTube that I make up my cards and everything else. So I'll be working on that. So that way things will dress things up a little bit more. And I hope to get more subscribers. So anyway, as you can see in my title, old Dumpy Trumpy fell off the wall. He really did fall off the wall, pretty much. About 30 bond companies basically told him flat no. They don't take, for collateral, they do not take real estate for collateral. They take cash. And, so they told him no. No, he can't provide a bond. And the judge in Aragon said, well, good luck, because mostly all companies will not only take cash, not real estate. Well, it looks like they're gearing up in Aragon. They're asking the sheriff's department to start seizing assets in New York since he can't raise the bond. So Trump is pretty much broke. And he brought this all on himself. The guy can't seem to get it through his thick skull that he brought this all on himself. And he did not follow the rules and everything that were put there for a reason. Okay? So anyway, we'll see how that goes there. And also, the sheriff's office will be seizing assets in New York State, including, I guess, his golf courses, Trump Tower, and possibly his airplane, that type of thing. Any all assets that he has. I don't know about in Florida how that's gonna work, but then they'll turn around and have a sale on the assets to get some of the money back. Now, really, what they really should do is take like Trump Tower or the apartments and turn them into fix them up, affordable housing, bring down the price of the rent, not have the rent so high it's ridiculous. Have the rent way down, bring it under rent control and under rent control in Trump Tower, and turn Trump Tower into a cottage industry type building. In other words, people could work from home. If they have their own, like their crafts, arts and crafts, they can sell it directly there. Do online stores, that type of thing like I do. Make it a cottage industry, and and give the building to the tenants. The tenants could own the building, and they could figure something out for property taxes and everything else. But I'm sure with the sale, or some good millionaire or billionaire would take over the building and do philanthropy work for it. There's a number of potential things they could do. And take the name of the Trump Tower off of it. So, we'll see how all that goes. And Trump's an idiot, so they're doing yard work out here. Which happens every Wednesday. Clean things off and everything else. They better hurry. They got less than an hour to do this. Out here, I have a cherry tree that's blooming. So, as of yesterday, welcome to spring. Yesterday was the first day of spring, and also was my daughter's birthday. And so, yeah, it was good. It was really good. And I was able to chat with her and everything. And when you're so busy, sometimes you don't take time to chat with your kids. But be sure to talk to them every day. That's the important thing. Now another little thing regarding he who shall not be named. Remember Judge McAfee on the Georgia election interference case? He ruled against Trump, and he told him no more frivolous motions or lawsuits or anything else. The trial will go on, and he said, I'm not interested in stopping justice, because the evidence and everything else was so strong against Trump. open and shut case, pretty much. And so he said the trial will go on and everything will go on as scheduled. Bonnie Willis won her case. The only thing that she had to do was to let this other guy go, which I think is kind of unfair because they weren't doing anything. They were doing things together, working on the case. And all this other thing that they were trying to bring in our private life, that is private, that's hers, and they have no business doing it. So, frankly, I think Bonnie Wallace should turn around and sue that other lawyer and sue Trump's minions on that. Because what they're basically doing is obstruction of justice by throwing a frivolous trial like that. So anyway, I'm sure Ms. Wells is busy getting everything all set and ready to go, and of course, Trump quietly, I guess over the weekend, he dumped Elena Baba, or Haba, or whatever her name is, dumped her. And also she was scammed out of her part of the money, her payment money. He didn't pay her. Well, basically, he's pretty much broke, okay? So he really doesn't have the money to pay the lawyers. Now, I understand his daughter-in-law is co-chairman of the RNC, which supposedly gone full MAGA or whatever. And that money was going to be used for, he was hoping to use that money for his legal fees. Well, RNC is not designed for that. It's designed for campaign and for elections. That's what it's designed for. So he's going to find himself in a world of trouble with the Federal Elections Commission on that, because the Federal Elections Commission said no, but hell no. And they should. And, you know, if I were chairman of the Federal Elections Commission, I go, you know what? Tear up his application. He is no longer eligible. And call it good. Trump really has no business to run for a political office because right now he's got like 4 indictments and 91 felony counts combined. And once the criminal trial is over with in New York, then there's one in Georgia, and he's convicted in the New York one. He's going to find himself in the pokey, find himself in jail. And you know what they should do? Since they have a gag order on him anyway, and he violates the gag order again, throw him in jail. Take off the kid gloves, throw him in jail, and stop playing around. They should have done that a long time ago. Throw him in jail and keep him in there until all the trials are done. Because he doesn't really have any more money to, doesn't have the money now to even campaign. So how he does it, I don't know. Okay? I doubt today he's going to, I doubt that, well, I'm not saying I doubt. I'll bet you Melania, his wife, is not going to give him any of her money. She's going to probably tell him no, but hell no. Okay? None of her name is on none of the assets. They're not on there, I think. I don't know what her prenuptial agreement set up. I understand she had to renegotiate. But you know what? If I were her, I would just divorce him. Divorce him and move on. And he brought all this on himself. He brought this on his family, which in some ways is fair and unfair. The boys, are, as usual, think they're entitled, and they're not going to have any money either, okay? They now cannot, for 3 years, run a business in New York. Now, I don't know about Florida. Political-wise, I quickly read in the news that Trump didn't do so well in Florida. He's losing support. None of the voters are basically going for not for going for DeSantis, Haley, or him. So his numbers there are really low. He didn't. I don't know how many delegates he had now, but you're supposed to go up to a certain threshold to get delegates to tie up the nomination. And I'll have to look it up. And of course, this summer we have the conventions. I think both conventions are in September. I would have to look it up. I know the Democratic convention's in Philadelphia this year, I think. I would have to look it up. And I don't know if the RNC has any money now to do a convention, because they have to rent out the venue. And since Trump took over that, I don't think RNC has any money left either. And a lot of people, many former Republicans, or those that are getting out and going independent or moving the Democratic Party, are saying bye. They're leaving the Republican Party. And there's not very many left in the House either, or in Congress in the House. And so anyway, we'll just have to wait and see and keep an eye out. Watch Midas Touch. They're very, very good. I strongly suggest you do and share it with them and tell your friends. Midas Touch gives you the not down and dirty, but gives you details, more details, how how the courts work, how the law works, and what procedures they have to use and go through and everything. And it's a good learning tool. And it gives you a better idea and gets you better education and everything else. Now, what I don't appreciate is all these other media companies put out false headlines and false statements. I go, guys, that's not true. It's not true at all. And I wish more and more people would just stop following Newsmax and Fox News and everything else. Just, get into a media that tells the truth and lets you make up your mind of what needs to be done. I'm sure some of you remember Walter Cronkite. I wish in many ways he's still alive. He would have not allowed any of the stuff that's going on, like with Fox News. I know he wasn't with Fox News, he was with CBS. But he would put out the facts and the people make up their own minds. He doesn't put out his opinion. He just says, okay, here are the facts. This is what's going on. What do you think? Or this is make up your mind. More than anything. Anyway, is there anything you want to talk about, Nancy? I'm missing our friends. I know Gene Shanky just got out of Facebook jail. I wish Facebook would stop doing that. I really do. They say community standards, and I go, what community standards? Post them. And they wouldn't give it, when they do that, they wouldn't give you a reason why you've been put in there. And I go, you need to give a reason. Because, I wish there was a oversight on social media, like that stomped Facebook and said, stop doing that. You're infringing on people's right to speak. Okay? Of course you wouldn't allow bullying or anything else. I mean, that's a given. But just to go after somebody that does not like a certain candidate, let it go. Let it slide. Nobody likes Trump. I mean, very few people, some of the other people that support him, I don't know what they see in him. I don't think they're very smart. So they need to really open their eyes, open their minds, and start doing research and things like that. So, oh, and another thing in space exploration, SpaceX is now gearing up for Integrated Flight Test 4, and they got enough information back. Well, Facebook is not doing a very good job, you know. Now, I know, what's the other company? What's the other social media companies? Snapchat doesn't allow that. They don't go after people, you know, well, they educate people on saying, hey, you know, that's kind of lying, that's misinformation, and we don't allow misinformation, you know. And Facebook should state, we don't allow misinformation either, okay? Say, please do your research, this and that and the other, do that, okay? Now, what I do, Nancy, is I look at my list, my feed list. I never had any problems with that because I have it set up where I don't get any of the trolls or anything, and I basically blocked out the trolls, and I never had any problems ever since I did that adjustment 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was doing my show, and then all of a sudden I woke up one day and discovered that I was restricted, and I go, why am I restricted? Oh, well, you said something this and this about Trump, and I go, what I said about Trump is true. And so I went in, this is before Facebook did their changes, I went in and I blocked all these fact checkers in there. Those are the trolls. I blocked all of them. And I said they cannot get back on it ever again. And I gave Facebook an earful on that. I said, you guys need to stop the trolls. People trolling, if they don't have anything better to do, they could go do something else like dig a ditch. So anyway, okay, well, since it's Wednesday and the second day of spring, we got clouds rolling in. And winds aren't coming in yet. Yeah, it's starting to get windy. So, alright, well, let me check my calendar. Hold on a second. Let me check my calendar. Okay, I will see you on Friday as usual at 1 o'clock. I don't really have anything important going on. And be sure to insist, persist, and push back. To subscribe and share it, especially on YouTube. Now, if you missed this chat or you want to watch it again, go to my YouTube channel, Nancy. So I hope to see you, and be sure to share, and take care, stay safe, because it's still pretty stormy for spring. There's a lot of storm systems moving in and everything, so keep your eye to the sky more than anything. So anyway, take care, love you, And love to my friends and family. And I will see you guys on Friday. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye bye. And thank you.